At first, I'm pretty sure we all hated Baron Corbin when he was this annoying heel, and nobody liked him. His character wasn't that interesting. He was King Corbin, and just nobody liked him. He was in boring feuds with Roman Reigns, dumping dog food on Roman Reigns. Nobody liked him. Nobody cared. But as soon as Shinsuke Nakamura would defeat Baron Corbin and become the new king of WWE, Baron Corbin would get a gimmick, a down bad Baron Corbin gimmick. This gimmick helped Baron Corbin, as Baron Corbin now is really entertaining. I like down bad Baron Corbin more than the happy Corbin thingy. I think down bad Baron Corbin is more entertaining, more funny. Happy Corbin is just King Corbin, but happy and with Riddick Moss on his side. I want him to go back to down bad Corbin. I don't want him to be happy Corbin, down bad Corbin, sad Corbin, egoistic Corbin. I don't want that stuff. I like them to stick with happy Corbin for a while and then maybe change it to something else. I like down bad Corbin more, and I just felt that the transition from down bad Corbin to happy Corbin was just too quick, and they need to show us on TV what actually happened. They can't just say, oh, this happened, and we have to just imagine. No, it isn't like that. It's like reading the script of a show. It's like Bruce Little reading the script. The Bray Wyatt then beats John Cena. After that, we then have Roderick Strong losing to Michael Bivens or Markham Bivens. I don't know his name. Then we have a Sasha Banks promo. Then we have a match between Carmella and Liv Morgan, in which Carmella wins because of Zelina Vega's interference. You can't have that. You can't just read a script of a show on the show. You can't do that. We can't just imagine what's supposed to happen. You want to see what happens. You want to see the storyline progression. We don't want to imagine, oh yeah, Corbin, now he's happy Corbin. We can't imagine this. We need to see what's happening. It should have been a steady build. And I like down bad Corbin way more. I think he's just way more funny, way more entertaining. And down bad Corbin has had some great comedy segments. Now many people still hate Baron Corbin for the sake of hating Baron Corbin, because if you don't hate Baron Corbin, you're not a true wrestling fan. It doesn't work like that. You can either choose to like or hate Baron Corbin. The down bad Corbin gimmick was sensational. I'm not a huge fan of the happy Corbin gimmick myself, to be honest, but it's better than King Corbin. Let's be real, your King Corbin was crap. Down bad Corbin, I think he was just way more entertaining, funny, and he was just funny, and we want to see some comedy on the show. Shotzi Blackheart firing a missile is not comedy. It's not funny. It's stupid. It's too goofy, and I don't like that. But Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox, hope they win the women's tag titles, because I don't want to see Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley, I don't mind. I don't want to see Nikki Cross. But Baron Corbin, I could see him have great feuds. I'd love to see Baron Kevin. New name for Corbin, Baron Kevin.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Baron Kevin. I'd love to see Baron Corbin versus Kevin Owens. I think that would be a fun match. I'd rather have that match at Extreme Rules than I've had a match between Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, Omos versus The New Day. I prefer that, to be honest, and it would have just been a better match to have on this show. Maybe a tables match between the two. Kevin Owens takes some brilliant spots, and Baron Corbin, he's a really safe worker, so Kevin Owens wouldn't really get injured. Another good thing about Baron Corbin, he's a really safe worker and he doesn't break kayfabe. And that just shows how good of a wrestler and the amount of passion Baron Corbin has for the sport, if you want to call wrestling a sport, this WWE wrestling. Or let's say sport entertainment, because Vince loves sport entertainment. Because these wrestlers are entertainers. They are entertainers. They entertain us. We get entertained by watching Nia Jax versus Tamina. Yay! Ugh. But anyways, Baron Corbin, I want to see him at pay-per-view matches. I don't want to see him on the kickoff show versus Big E for the Money in the Bank contract. And Baron Corbin stealing the contract, that was hilarious. Let's be real, that was hilarious. But it led to a match, should have been on the main show, like Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. No one wants to see that. And it should have been on the main show. I think it would have been way more fun. Big E, good wrestler. Corbin, good wrestler. So it should have been on the main show. Baron Corbin, I'd love to see him in more feuds. Pay-per-view feuds that build up to something, not a one-time appearance by Logan Paul that leads to pretty much nothing. I'd love to see Corbin versus Owens, maybe a crown jewel or something. Yes, Corbin will lose to have like the feel-good ending, but I think it'll be a fun feud. Corbin's got the upper hand every week. First he had Logan Paul attack Kevin Owens, now Riddick Moss. So he has got the upper hand every single week. Kevin Owens winning would just be a good feel-good moment. Maybe a crown jewel, maybe a Survivor Series. You never know. But I think it'll be a fun feud. Maybe Corbin versus Edge. I don't know, Corbin Edge maybe. I'm just suggesting something. Many people won't be a fan of this idea. And I know it already. Many people won't be a fan. Edge shouldn't be wasted against Corbin. And I get that. But it would be a fun feud to see maybe at like a Money in the Bank or something. And maybe Corbin versus Sami Zayn. They were tag team partners in the past. Corbin versus Drew McIntyre. You can have the Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Corbin storyline thingy when they were in that faction. Maybe a triple threat between the three. Corbin has many storylines you can see here. I don't want to extend the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Baron Corbin, I'm a fan. I'd love to see him go back to the down bad gimmick. But I think they should do it in a way maybe Riddick Moss steals his money or something like that. And then they get into a feud. Something I know Riddick Moss isn't a big deal, but maybe do something like that. It'll make sense. And not just announce Corbin has gone bankrupt. Like, no. Okay, no. It's not how that should work. I want to see what happens. I want to see it take place. I don't want Michael Cole coming inside the ring and announcing Riddick Moss has stolen Baron Corbin's money. No, I don't want to see that. Or Happy Corbin. I want to see the actions take place. Let me know thoughts in the comments down below. I'm not going to extend the video any further. Let me know thoughts on Baron Corbin in the comments down below. Whether you like him or not, I'm a fan. You may not be a fan, but at the end of the day, it's just an opinion, and it's not like it matters.